Coming to you live at 2300 hours and 21 minutes. Thursday, February 14th, 2019. A title: The Gold Standard. Who created how great you are? Who determines your greatness? By the cause, the action that lies in my eyes, are you great to me? What say that you're greater than the next man? What's the logic to be? Have we seen this ever? Because time still is going. But the era we in, we still made false acclamations to say that he's the best. But then we take away somebody else and says he's less. But how, I wonder, my mind can see twinkle, twinkle above that star. I wonder who I am and who you are. I was trying to rhyme that, but it just came out. But I'm sitting here thinking about, and I'm watching all these things saying who's great, who's better, who's the best, especially in the sports world. The narratives that the matrix, the trans. So you think I'm crazy. You think there's something wrong with me. But I'm sitting here. They call me sick for feeling down because something happened that didn't go right, allowing me to get the time to go through it. To, I would say, mourn how their sorrows. Can I go through first before you call me less than someone else? But isn't that what the same thing another man been through? So if I went to a place and lost, I don't care what level. We want to create this new thing. We created so much new. We created a hoe is a hoe, a thought. A whoremonger is a whoremonger. You had sex with a hoe, you're nasty. You're just as nasty as the hoe. Why would you have sex with somebody that's a known hoe? See, that's the narrative and the logic they're telling me. So if you do more than me, and I don't have to do as much, but then if I win under the same circumstances, even you win under the same, somehow you're better than me. Somehow, since the way you did it is less than the way I did it, but somehow you're better than me. How are you better than me when nobody's better? We both went to the same place. So how did I level up and you didn't? How are you at your greatest strength, but I still can beat you? And how am I understanding my humility, but it's okay for you to be arrogant? How can I be so tranquil and calm, but you can be so killer instincts? See, those are narratives that we keep giving each other. But then we keep saying one's not. So you want me to work with a person that they don't think passing is okay. Think about this. And it's a revelation that came to me. In manness, I don't say hood. That's a covering. I don't want to be covered. I want to be free. You're not supposed to be restricted as a being. It's an action word. You're a being. That's an action. Progress. Go forward. You're a pro. That's why it's the pros and cons. I don't work in cons. I don't connect, confuse. I align and I bond. And I guide and challenge. I don't use words that's contradictory to who I am as a man. My man is. So in my manness, I'm doing my best and my all. I can't worry about. But if a person is looking for me to be as another person, I cannot be another person. All I can be is me. No way in no form that I can take on the same qualities of another man when he's not even me. He's not living into what I'm living up to. As we say, I wear a size 14 and you wear a size 10. You cannot walk in my shoes and I damn sure can't walk in yours. We are not created equal, but we can be treat each other fairly. That's the thing that the narrative that don't talk about. How was one man better? If I got my butt whooped by teams that I shouldn't have lost to, how was that even greater? Because I made it to a place now. Oh, I went undefeated now. No, you took your stripes and butt whoopings just as I did. Do not greater than me. You didn't overcome, because what I overcame too is I did the same exact things you did. You say you have more, but then look at the help. Look at man. We all are men. The things about team sports, and this is why it's weakening us, We post, if I'm just say, I'm going to use the example as Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant. You know why Kevin Durant to me became the weaker man? This is my take. He left the man when they was up 3-1 in the playoff series. When they lost, did they lose as a team or did they lose as individuals? No, you lost as a team because every time you touched the ball, that was your responsibility. You were accountable for that. I cannot worry about what a man did when he touched the ball. And when you try to pass it off and go to another team that spanked your ass, you got your ass whooped too. By this guy that you're supposed to be better with, he whooped your ass with that other guy. Now you're so-called better than him. Now you're in a better situation. No, just as in the relationship. You're not better for the next person. You're not making that person better, or you didn't become better. There was no lesson. What the understanding and the challenge was, what did you do after? You tried to knock me down, but here I stand. You tried to call me crazy, but here I am saying. So what I am saying is, how are you so much greater than me when you didn't even take on when you had the ball, you didn't make the best of your opportunities. And then your responsibility was the response. That was weak. You missed just as much as I missed. You had the same opportunities. Don't make it a blame on another person. You had the same opportunity to pass to an open person or to choose your opportunity to keep the ball and see what you can do with it. And that's what the world we live in. We're individuals. You trying to see what you can do with the ball in your hand until you say, okay, I do need help. I'm not arrogant. It's the time I'm supposed to be arrogant because right now I'm a single man. I'm walking this life alone. Can't no man in this world tell me nothing about me or have a better opinion of me. Because you know why? He cannot walk with you. He's not there. He's not here with me right now helping me understand my manness, and he's not supposed to be. I can't tell you what a tough is to find to you. I cannot tell you what is greatness to find to you. What is greatness in you that is defined in you? I cannot tell you that. Only you can figure that out. But you letting the people telling you who you are. The people that's telling you is weaker. And I say this with all my power and strength. These men that's calling me weaker than them, just get me one-on-one with them. Let me get one-on-one. I don't want to scare them. What you want to do, me one-on-one. You're not going to dominate me. You might practice enough till you well versed in that, but you're not dominating me. You try to have a debate. You're not going to debate me, out-debate me, because I know a little about everything. And then all I can do is just say, hold on. I may not know what you're saying, but let's speak in truth. And when that person got to speak in truth, that tell me who man you are. What type of man holding your heart? If you cannot speak the truth, if you cannot overcome lies, if you cannot overcome deceit, to me, you are not the greatest man I want to look up to. Maybe even look next to or wrong side to side. But if you allow each other to sharpen each other, to be greater. So when Kevin Durant with Westbrook, Kevin Durant should have took that challenge, but he's not the man we thought he was. Well, he's not the man that I thought he was. I don't care about your money. You earning money from an organization. You got enough money to buy your own organization, to start your own type of leagues, your own business. Have he done that? No, because he's working on somebody else's greatness and they paying him the leftovers. See, we thinking these millions of dollars are the greatness. No, it's a leftover. There's only 1% makes it in basketball. And nobody knows nothing, so they become bankrupt. See, we don't talk about that to our young men because we have not created the strength in ourselves. When I go present myself, I will talk to the president. I will say, what's up, compared to the same man, what's up? And I will both call them both sirs as well. But I can call them what's up because I know what's up in me. It's in me. It's not in the other person. So what I say unto one, I say unto all, is your path, is your journey, is your choice. Choose wisely. Stop allowing this world to dictate your manness. Man up. Hashtag man up. We don't know until we get to that situation. But when you get there and you made it through, nobody can take away what you're doing. There's nobody here with you to get to where you're at. And if you did it on yourself, you did it by yourself. Have a great night. Selah.